Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, what is poppin', lockin', and what's droppin', baby? Now, before I get into anything with this video, I just want to point out, if you live in the state of Virginia, you have been gone through it with the weather last week. It was 80 degrees on Tuesday, 90 degrees on Wednesday, and then it started snowing with 42 degrees on Thursday, and then today, Friday, it's like 63. So the weather is all over the place. We're literally going through all 4 seasons in 2 days. But back to the important stuff. We are back with the weightlifting portion of the fitness journey for this week. Starting off with the glorious leg day, then going into a pull day, and then finally finishing off with the push day. But we'll be doing something a little different. We're going to be starting something a little different too. So essentially what I've been doing last week is I actually been taking an energy drink before my workouts, mainly because I've been feeling extremely drowsy before I start going to the gym, especially since I go to the gym later in the day. So I'm going to need my energy back up. By the way, I also got a haircut today. So my beard's gone. That wasn't on purpose. That was actually 100% my fault. But the hair is short now. But we're getting a little off topic here. So we are going to start taking pre-workout. So I haven't took pre-workout in forever. Last time I took pre-workout, I had a mini heart attack. My chest hurt so much that it was just brutal. But with taking those energy drinks, I thought to myself, maybe I can start doing this because I do get really drowsy before I go to the gym. And I typically go to the gym later in the day. So today I'm meeting my friends at Crunch. I did buy a couple shaker cups, clear one, and then I got a black one. So I did drink hydration, like a Gatorade hydration already, but I think we're gonna go ahead and drink this pre-workout. So according to this packet, you do half the packet, and then, because this is a thick packet, but there's not really a lot in here. Also doesn't really smell like anything, but this is Dragonberry. The other flavor is like Lemon Surge. So we're gonna pour half the packet in here. I guess what looks like to be half the packet. That might be a little bit more than half, but we'll see. And then we add water. It says 10 to 12 ounces, but I'm going to go ahead and just put all 16 in here just for hydration purposes. What's cool about this too, the little mixer ball that's in there is shaped of a dumbbell, which I thought was pretty funny. And then, so I got it all here, water's in here, and a little bit at the bottom. So we're going to shake her up. Shake. We'll do it. Mixologist style. That's a fancy term for bartenders. A mixologist. Do the fancy tricks and stuff. Because this thing leaks all over my floor, I'm doomed, so I need to stop doing that. But make sure it's all incorporated in there. It's pink, so it's fizzing. It smells kind of cotton candy. So, but without further ado, let's give it a try. It's got a little bit of a bland taste, but pretty good. It tastes like dragon fruit and strawberries. But what's unique about this pre-workout, though, it's non-stem and caffeine-free, mainly because, like I said, I work out during the night, so the last thing I need is caffeine before I get home from the gym at 8:30 at night, especially tonight. So non-stem / caffeine-free pre-workout. We're gonna give this a try. See, I don't know if it's a scam or not, but it came with like a box. I got 5 packets of these, but I'm only gonna be doing half a packet, mainly because a full packet does not equivalent to how much water that can be held in that container, because it said 10 to 12 ounces for half a packet, and then so the whole packet would end up being 24 ounces of water, which I don't have a container with 24 ounces of water to be held in it. So, but we're gonna get this guy all sealed up. I'm gonna chug this guy, and then I'll catch you guys when I get to the gym. Let's get it done. Next, we'll be doing squats. Try doing these instead of leg presses, because the squats do a little bit more for you. So, deadlifts, like a monkey. Aha. So, I got what is it, 135, 155, 165, I think, going on right now. I think I'll put the total weight on there, so without further ado, let's do it. Probably forgot to mention these, but they're wide grip simulated squats. Look at those glutes. God. God damn it. One more. How about? One more. I think we're good. Stick with that weight. It's, oh my God. Squats or something else. I feel like I'm not going down far enough either, so that was a good look at, but I see you guys we get deadlifts. So deadlifts, I got the hooves, all these hooves. So our goal here is to do at least one more rep before, because we definitely need to improve. The weight remains the same, but we're slowly increasing everything this week. So this one, the goal, we need to try to shoot for at least 7 reps except for 6 that I did last week. So plank the hooves together. So I'm starting to get used to this. They're a little weird, but it's when I watch it feels a little uncomfortable. But so let's get to it. One more. There we go. Holy sugar. That's crazy. Kept my grip strength. Not the one I did before. I lost it. Let's run on the hooves. We got 7 down, so improved. I like it. Let's go build us a booty. Let's go ahead and buckle our seatbelts up for the ride for our glutes. So I usually do a glute drive. This is essentially the same thing, but it's a cable formation of it. So for this one, for some reason I can't do the weight. I got like 157 pounds right now. There's just the one at Gold's, the freeway one, I could do like 230, I think. I gotta double check the weight on that, but yeah, that was, the 230 was way too heavy. So we're gonna do 157 here, and my lower back still kind of hurts from my lower days. So doing these with the lower back is just, especially after doing deadlifts, something else. So I've been doing 8, so that's pretty much the max I can do, and I just kind of hold at the end. So we'll do it this one, last set. Oh my God. Oh, I could like drop at the end. Holy crap. Those are brutal. Holy, oh goodness. God. Alright, now we'll get to the easier stuff. The independent curls and extensions and so forth. So, catch you guys in. Oh, it's quad time, ladies and gentlemen. With YouTube World, quads. Lovely leg extensions. So this machine doesn't have a 130, so the next level up is 145. I've been able to do 10s on these, so I'm thinking if I go back to Gold's, we're gonna do more. But this is, I feel like this is also like an assisted one, so kind of like leans back when you do it. So I don't know, but quad time. It's kind of wish I wore shorts, but it's cold outside, so. All right, let's do it. Make sure we're back as far as we can and get the best stretch possible. There we go. Oh my God. Oh. All right. Now, do leg extensions. I think the machine's over right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. So this guy, there's still 115 here, so it's 120. But we were able to do 8 reps last week, so goal here is to at least do 1 more. But I really want to shoot for 10 reps. If I do that, I keep that weight and we do 10 reps. Because I feel like for the leg extensions, I can actually do a little bit more. So for leg curls, we're gonna try for 10, but at least get 1 more. So 9 reps total. So all right, let's do this. So only do 9. Am I counting that? Damn it. We improved, that's all that matters. Damn it. I really want to do 10. So, goal for next week. Get to 10 reps. So, alright. Let's do some inner thigh. Make me more uncomfortable looking exercises, especially for men. I guess women too. Are the abductions? They're not labeled correctly on here. It's inner thigh and then outer thigh, which those are upper glute. So I'll put the actual name, of course, when I do it. I can't confuse between ab and ad. I think ab is going out, ad is going in. So, but could be wrong. So, what's up? Exposed for the ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world. So. Goal of 10 reps on here. I think we went up on 10 pounds as well on this, so let's get to it. Oh God. Oh. That kicks my butt. Alright. We got calf raises. And we're good to go. Catch you guys then. Training calves till failure. I got body weight going on here. Plus, I put an extra 10 pounds on there because otherwise this thing will start flaying like crazy. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's usual world. Let's get this calf workout going. This is my last set, by the way, of this. Oh my God, my calves. Ah, damn it. Ah, fudge. Alright, my calves are on fire. So, alright. Bike time. Alright, so I did 10 minutes, but I had a button and a reset. I got like 4 minutes. And I took like a minute break. And I went back. So, I'm drenched. Oh my goodness. Holy crud. So, I have no idea how many calories I burned. Well, I'll just put in my app and I think I'll just figure it out from there. Holy. Whew. But I did the whole 10 minutes, so that's all that matters. Whew. Oh, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube world, hello. Welcome to pool day. So, we're starting pool day off with the lat pull downs, of course. So we got up 10 pounds with these, which is pretty nice. I think we're able to do 143 with 8 reps, so doing 153 with 6 reps. I tried doing 165, but the last rep, it was kind of a fail on the posture and everything. So, but for this one, I'm really trying to target more of the bicep and the back. So, the way I do it's a little different than I guess how it's supposed to be done. But I'm trying to target multiple exercises, or sorry, target multiple what do you call it, muscle groups. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm also using the normal bar too to do this. There we go. Ooh, man. Really focus the biceps a little bit on that, as well as the lats. A little bit of the upper back, but wider grip. Definitely more upper back. So, but yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Back to the horizontal rows. So, actually went up on 20 pounds total on this because I was doing the 95s on my warm-up. I was like, that was a little easier than I remember doing last time. So, but I think it's just because my body's getting used to exercise. So, I think we're pretty good. So, we're going to try and knock out 6 of these guys. So, what is that? 195 last time. This is 115 because the bar was 45. 50 plus 20. 70 plus 45 is 115, I believe, but I'll put the correct number on the screen. So, without further ado, let's get started. I think I was tilting it kind of weird because on the right side I was hitting the little cuff where this thing holds onto. So, alright, well, done with that. Let's go over to the next exercise. Alright, next we got the overhead lat pull downs or pullovers with the rope. So, we've gone up 10 pounds with this. So I got the 20.5 weight on there. It says not to do it, but I don't know any other way to add 2.5 pounds to this. So makes it 60. So, all right, got one more. Jeez. We're actually doing something new. So, doing the same rear delt motion, except we're gonna be using a cable. We're doing independence. I feel it a little bit more doing this too on the rear delt. So, weight's a little bit down. We got 17.5 pounds. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I also have the ball attachment too. Works your grip strength. And there we go the other side. Oh, so you do it. Make sure you get a good strength in there. Ooh, that really hits your rear delts. Oh my goodness. That was brutal. Hey. I should just move on to biceps. On to the meathead exercise portion. Biceps. So we're starting with the Bayesian curls. Bayesian? I don't know how to pronounce it. But, so, we're doing 2 more reps, but the same weight, which is an improvement. So, I think next week, if I'm able to do more than 10, then we'll bump the weight up to 22.5. So, this is a new exercise, so I'm still trying to learn the form too, but I think I'm getting a pretty good hand of it. So, gotta be careful too, because sometimes I feel it on my upper chest, so might have to keep an eye on how to give it more bicep focus. Maybe further away. I was thinking about doing a reverse too, kind of do like this, but I don't know. I was trying to, yeah, the reverse way was just kind of weird. My body was not liking it, so I think we'll stick with these, but 10 reps, improving. Move on to reverse curl, bicep curls. Now, I started doing these last week. There's something else, man. Whew. Targets your bicep in a whole different category. So these are reverse grip creature curls. So we're going up 10 more pounds on these. So I'm only able to do 8 reps, so for my arms are like, dog, what are you doing? So the reverse grip works throughout your forearms too. Get that forearm strength, includes your biceps, so that's why I really like this exercise. But let's do it. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. God, those get you sore. Oh my goodness. Really feeling your forearms, especially like right here. And again, a new area of my bicep just hurts. It's good hurt though. It's good hurt. But let's do some pull-ups and cardio, and we're good to go. Last but not least, assisted pull-ups. Oh, jeez. So these are till failure. I don't really have a goal set for these. Still at the same weight though, so I can't remember how many reps I did last time. I think around 8. So I guess as long as we go over 8, we should be good. But again, with these we're trying to train till failure, and when I get to a good tempo to where these get easier, and of course I'll decrease the weight versus increase for these. So, but without further ado, so let's get into it. Sure. Oh my goodness. Nope. Oh. Back gave up. Oof. I was gonna pull some. Oh, jeez. Keep going a little bit more. Maybe try to chew at least 2 more. No, there we go. There. Oh my god. Oh, that was brutal. Alright. That's it for me. I'm tired. Let's do rest. Okay, so we made it past 10 minutes. Which I think last week until I ate, but burned 92 calories. Got almost to 800 meters, so not shabby. Oh man. Ooh, he's kicked my butt, so. This one didn't stop like the bike, the fan bike at Crunch, so. Which is nice. But, yeah, I'll do a physique check, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow for push day. Oh, I just gotta make sure I don't hit the camera. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, welcome to another segment of Push Day. So we're doing a little bit of a different machine. I saw this guy last week and I was like, ooh. So I guess the brand is called Arsenal Strength. And this is a independent bench, but this is for more closer to a dumbbell press than a barbell press. Like I said, right, more of a dumbbell than barbell. So I would say this focuses more on the dumbbell aspect of the exercise, but I definitely feel more in my chest on this versus the bench pressing, and I actually enjoy this a lot more, so we're gonna stick to this guy. And I think for when I go to the gym that doesn't have this machine, or this machine is taken, we're gonna stick with dumbbell presses, because yeah, I like those a lot more. I cannot stand benching, so I think eventually when my strength gets there, we'll go over the benching, but for the time being, we're sticking with this guy. So I looked it up. Each arm actually weighs 25 pounds. I was doing it. I was like, man, for not having weight in here, it's kind of heavy. So it's 25 pounds per each arm. So we got a 45 on here too. Makes it a grand total of 70 pounds. So, which should mean with dumbbells, I should be able to do 70 pounds, but for 6 reps. But without further ado, I say let's get into it. Alright, so I did 6 reps. Felt pretty good on my chest too, doing it. So I might have to try this with dumbbells to see if it equivalates. But yeah, I think let's move over to seated military presses. Ooh. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, seated barbell military presses. Ooh, these are nice. I like these. So we're keeping the same weight, but we have increased our reppage, which is very nice. So we're doing max out of the 8. I feel like this is a good one before I need to switch over to doing upping the weight. So we'll probably bump it up like 5 on each. Usually I go like a plate more, but that might be a little too much. So I think a 5 each might be a little bit better, but if I'm able to do, but that's for the future. I think we're on the pen. So we got long line, last set to work those front deltoids, I think they're called, or the front shoulders. So, and a little bit of the upper chest, a tiny bit, but without further ado, let's get to it. One more. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Let us go ahead and do our wonderful chest rotation. Start off with the lower pec, mid pec, and then upper pec, all on the cable. So we're gonna try for all 40 pounds. I know last week we did the mid and upper 30 pounds, but we're gonna try for 40 for the rest of them. But we have also increased our reppage by 2, which is nice. Not too happy with the upper chest, but we had to lower down after our 6 reps, so, but, all right, side lats, let's do it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the side lats, or side shoulders. So we have the ball attachment this time, except for the handle. Kind of worked out forearm strength more, so grab and fondle the ball, as you may know. So a little different for stability purposes. I think leaning a little bit, get a better stretch on the shoulder, and hold on to the side for stability. So we're at the same weight, but we're gonna be increasing our reppage by 2. So without further ado, also make sure to stick your outside of your palm out too when you do it. Gets a little bit better stretch on your shoulder. But without further ado, let's get to it. Oh, try to work on that negative too when I do it. So, but other shoulder. Oh, goodness. Woo. Oh. All right, here we go. Here we're on the shoulders. I say now let's move over to the triceps. Alrighty. Let's move on the triceps. So the big difference here, though, we're switching from the rope to the bar. The reason being is because we're essentially doing the same thing but overhead. So the bar helps targets. It's a little bit different tricep muscles as well. So we're doing the traditional push down. So we're gonna 52.5 pounds, going 8 reps I was able to do. So without further ado, let's get to it. I usually don't count this rep because it's just to kind of initiate. So it's very important to make sure your elbows are locked into place when you do it. So, but yeah, I feel pretty good. Now let's go over to overhead tricep extensions. All right, so this is probably the best angle I could do. So I do apologize if it looks kind of weird, but, or hopefully it gets the tricep good enough, but we're doing overhead tricep extensions. So get the rope, put it behind your head, basically just shoot them up like that. These are absolutely killer. So we're able to do 2 more reps with these, same weight though, with 22 pounds. So I think without further ado, let's get to it. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh, God. Those are absolutely killer, man. Holy God. Alright. Say we do some dips. And then let's go run afterwards. Alright, so next we're doing assisted dips. Weight's still the same, but I feel like I can do more reps than last time. So I think I gotta go back and see how many I did, but I think next week we could really bump down the weight on this to 70 pounds, but let's do it. Goodness. Holy. I thought I counted 17 on that. Yeah. Whew. So definitely next week we can do 70. But it's good. Alright, so here's our run goal. 0.6 miles. We're at 113 calories. So, and we did a lot better. The sprinting is definitely there. Average is 156. There's times went to like 170. So, yeah, the range over there. So, but yeah, sprinting's done. This guy. So, physique check, and I'll catch you guys at the outro. Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world, that completes our workout at the gym this week. So, the good news is we've actually improved a lot on, I think, every single exercise we improved on, which is great. So, that's always good news. It's always good to improve. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the channel and to the journey. I greatly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart for you guys for taking your time to watch the videos and to tune in to the journey and the channel. If you are liking what you're seeing, make sure to comment, subscribe, and share, especially the ones who are willing and want to start their weight loss journey. We're on the internet, so we gotta learn to take it. So post anything positive or negative, comment I should say. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and I'll catch you guys on whatever I upload next. Peace.